Liverpool fans have to be the happiest guys right now with Project Restart. The English Premier League is coming back June 17, and it tells me that the Ligue 1 guys really feel bad right now with their decision to void the league, because when you look at the top five leagues, they're the black sheep right now, not starting the league. Bundesliga has started already. La Liga starts in June 11. The Serie A is starting June 20, and you see the Premier League is starting June 17. I'm happy about it that the Premier League is starting very soon. Oh, we've missed the Premier League, we've missed football for a whole lot. Although I remember saying during the time that the Bundesliga restarted that they shouldn't restart because we're considering safety and the coronavirus pandemic. Maybe I've shifted my position for a bit because the government has come out to say that it's safe for them to do all of those things, engage in sporting activities and that. So I guess, and they've put in a whole lot of safe measures, safety measures for the players and for the media guys and even for the coaches, the playing staff generally. So I guess the games can just go on. And just going back to Liverpool, the funny part is it will feel a little unjust, if they just voided the season like the Ligue 1. Just to think about it. No, maybe not like the Ligue 1 because PSG actually won the league, but say go the route of say the Eredivisie in Ajax, where Liverpool end up not winning anything. How far out they've come. 25 points ahead of the entire league, and just the season just gets nulled and voided like that. It's going to be really painful. It means these guys can actually win the Premier League in the first week that the Premier League resumes. You're thinking Arsenal is playing against Manchester City. That's the opening fixture for the Premier League. And if it does happen that Arsenal by some form of luck or fortune, or stroke of fortune, defeats Manchester City, that game between Liverpool and Everton, if Liverpool wins that game, it means they're going to be winning the Premier League. So it's really, really interesting to see what happens. And considering safety and a whole lot of things, certain measures have been put in place. The police have come out to say that certain games should not be played, in the home match. Home venues of the sites involved. You're looking at the likes of Liverpool against Everton, where it's possible for them to win actually the Premier League. You're looking at Manchester United against Sheffield United, probably for the battle of who takes the fourth spot. You're looking at a couple of other games involving. There's a game involving Newcastle, I think, and Liverpool too. A couple of other games there that are not going to be played in the home stadium of certain teams because of safety, fans not encroaching into a lot of those places. So, but it's really interesting to see the Premier League back. To be honest, I'm happy for it. I'm happy about it. I think it's a little tough. It's going to be a little tough on the players because you're seeing players, engage in crazy schedules and fixture from like June down to July, trying to meet the deadline of August 2nd. There are going to be games almost all through the week, starting from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, look at these players and how they're going to be exerting themselves in this sort of condition, and the fact that they still have to take their safety in their hands, have to keep safe, have to, know the places they're going to, they have to do things in a very controlled system. It's going to take a whole lot of toll on them, but I guess certain things have been put in place and the game has to go on. They're paid big bucks for this, that's true, and the fact that they themselves enjoy these things. But certain players that feel they cannot resume yet, I think they have their own right to not to resume. I think the likes of Troy Deeney and maybe for a bit N'Golo Kante too, who is not looking to resume training yet, and Troy Deeney for the fear of his child too. But I think that there has to be a place where these players are able to, okay, I do not want to engage at this sort of time, if it's possible for them to stay off it at this sort of time. But I'm happy the Premier League is resuming. And another news that happened just a couple of days ago is Gernot Rohr, the Nigerian coach, has signed this new contract and it's going to be extended. He has extended his contract rather. It's going to be with the Super Eagles till, I think, just before 2022, before the 2022 World Cup. And it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Amaju Beni came out to say that it is sacrosanct for him to, qualify Nigeria for the World Cup. It's also sacrosanct for him to win the African Cup of Nations in 2021. And that's the really interesting one. What if he doesn't win the African Cup of Nations in 2021? Would he be sacked, before leading them to and he wouldn't have the opportunity to lead them to the World Cup? So it's quite interesting, but I think I'm very happy that, Gernot Rohr has signed that contract and is extending his stay with the Nigerian team. If he doesn't get sacked, I think it's going to be the longest serving Nigerian coach in history. and it's going to be really good. So I think that's all we can take on the show today. Thank you for sticking with us. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the Premier League resuming. Do you think it should resume yet or not? Are you happy that the Premier League is back? Thank you so much for watching. My name is Solomon Fowowe, and this has been The Nutmeg.